YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of K-Dub Palace. I'm your host K-Dub, and today we have a couple news to get out. Obviously, the WNBA draft was last night, so let's get right into it. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But look, Paige Beggars went number one overall to the Wings, like everybody thought she would. The whole Dallas Wings had their own draft, a party of their own back in Dallas. The Paige Becker jerseys are on sale. They are available online. I think her and Enrique are going to be a very dangerous duo. I think they'll be a dangerous duo. They'll definitely make noise. And depending on the rest of the roster, I know they got Designated Carrington, my dog, in free agency. And then I don't know what other pieces they got, but they can be very competitive. They can be very competitive. I think it's good for the brand. I think it's going to bring more people to the games. I don't know if it's going to do Paige. I don't know if it's going to do like Caitlin Clark type numbers, but she definitely going to bring people to the games, especially after she won the NCAA championship versus South Carolina. I think that boosts even more confidence for the Wings to try and compete for a title this year. But definitely a shout out to Paige. Shout out to her. She's gonna do big things. I think she's gonna have a rookie season. So we'll see what happens with that. Shout out to Paige Beckers. Haley Van Lith, she went kind of low in the draft. She went 11th, but she went to the Chicago Sky at number 11. She'll be reuniting with her old LSU teammate, Angel Reese, the queen herself. So that's going to be a good duo to watch out for. I feel like the Sky needed shooting. They needed shooting and a guard that can get Angel and them the ball. So with Haley Van Lith, you get a scorer, obviously. So that'll help them. It'll get you some shooting as well. I think Vandersloot's probably gonna be the point guard. Because they do need a point guard, to kind of somebody that can feed Angel the rock. I think last year they lacked the point guard, so this year they'll be able to get them. So this year, they got shooting in Haley, and then they got a point guard in Vandersloot. So let's see how that works out moving forward, and so we'll see. I think the Sky are going to be a very they're going to be a average team. I think a lot of teams got better. The Atlanta Dream with getting BG free agency. You got the Sparks, get Kelsey Plum. You got the Wings. Now they got Paige over there with Enrique. So it's going to be very interesting on how the league shakes up, and then with the Fever getting they got a lot of free agents. They got Natasha Howard in free agency. Then they end up getting the steal with Dewana Bonner from the Connecticut Sun, and then they go get a lethal shooter in Cunningham. The girl from the Phoenix Mercury, the blondie. She can shoot. So yes, watch out for the Indiana Fever, because they might go to the championship this year. I'm gonna be honest. I think they might go to the championship this year. They might go to the championship this year. So watch out for them. I can see a matchup between them and the Liberty or the Aces. With Drew Lloyd over there now. So yeah, it's gonna be a good year. Or the Minnesota Lynx. Or the Lynx. You never know. But shout out to Haley Van Lith for going to the Sky, reuniting with Andrew Reese, playing with Cardosa. And I think Kenny Carter's gonna be back. So yeah, that's gonna be good. But a sleeper in the draft, Kiki Arafin is coming back home. Kiki Arafin is coming to the DC area. She's playing for the Mystics. I think she's gonna do good with playing for the Mystics. She'll be playing with Austin. She'll be playing alongside Austin, and then she'll be playing alongside Brianna Sykes and some other players. But I think she'll be good with the Mystics now. I don't know if the Mystics are gonna play that. I don't think they're gonna make a lot of noise because they were one of the worst teams last year. So I can only imagine this year how it will look. But I think Kiki Arafin will definitely make some noise down here here in DC. So shout out to Kiki Arafin, former USC Trojan. Yeah, I just thought that was a underrated pick. In the draft, in my opinion. I thought she was gonna go to Seattle, but Seattle ended up getting a 6'6" forward from France. She can dunk too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Seattle got a steal with that one. She can dunk everything. And the Storm, they do need somebody like that over there. But yeah, I gotta check her highlights out. But shit, she can dunk. She's 6'6", she's from France. She went number 2 in the draft. Matter of fact, let me look up her. Yeah, her name is Dominique Malongo. Dominique Malongo. She's a forward and a center from France. There was highlights of her dunking, like in game. There's no WNBA player that I know of that's been dunking consistently, so she might be the first to consistently do it. We'll see. But yeah, I thought the underrated pick in the draft was Kiki Arafin, but I thought Haley went really far in the draft. Yeah, obviously, Anissa Murrow from LSU, she went to the Connecticut Sun, so I think she'll put up some numbers because she averaged 20 and 12. She averaged 20 and 12 at LSU. I didn't even know that. She averaged 20 and 12 at LSU, so she might put up some crazy numbers with the Sun because there's no Alyssa Thomas, no Desnay Carrington, or Wnba Bonner. If you're the Connecticut Sun, how do you let all your top players just leave like that? Desnay Carrington, first team on defense, Alyssa Thomas, future Hall of Famer, Wnba Bonner, a great player, future Hall of Fame. How you let all them just leave like that though? Like I'm confused. Like how do you let all them just leave like that though? And y'all were just competing for a championship and you just went from that to straight rebuild. First you fired the coach, then you go to straight rebuild so quick. I don't know, but hey man, do y'all. But some other players that went in the draft. South Carolina had a lot of players that went in the draft. Some were back to back, but I think one in particular, Tahina. So Tahina Tahina Payo. I listen. She went to the Atlanta Dream last night. She was a guard, played for South Carolina, half black, half blonde. Man, she had that drip last night on. Shouting out her heritage. She had that drip on last night, but she gonna go. So, but Tahina is going to the Atlanta Dream. So shout out to her. She averaged 11 points in South Carolina. Yeah. So Bree Hall went to the Indiana Fever from South Carolina, and then right after that, in the second round for the ninth pick, Sonya Fegan from South Carolina, she went to the Sparks. So shout out to both of them. But I mean, let's just get right into it, right? Let's get right into it. Kevin Durant. So there are reports saying that they're going to look for a trade partner for Kevin Durant this season. Him and his agent, Rich Common, I think is his name. They're working out deals with the Suns to put him in a better situation. I knew it was coming. In my opinion, I think KD goes to. Bro, listen, I told y'all there are 3 legit teams that he can really go to, and none of the teams are in the East. I've heard Miami, but I think Miami. If he's trying to win, I don't think Miami is the place. Especially now that they don't have Jimmy. Now I seen Golden State still on the. I don't even think Golden State is on the. Even if Bro goes to Golden State, I mean you got Jimmy on the team, so I don't really see how a lot of that stuff works. I mean I'm seeing. I mean right now the Houston Rockets are the favorite to go get KD. But even if he goes to Houston, I mean, like the pieces that they have to give up is crazy. Like you got to give up Dylan Brooks. You probably got to give up Jabari Smith. But it's a crazy look. Like you don't want to have to. Even though if you ask me, I don't think Jabari Smith right now is looking like Jabari Smith is not a part of their future. In Houston, because Ahmed Thompson, he's been cooking. So. And like when Jabari was out, Ahmed Thompson, he started getting the minutes and he started taking full advantage of the minutes. And now he's being talked about as like a future superstar of this league. And I do agree, if he gets a jumper, it's over with. If Ahmed Thompson gets a jumper, it is over with because he can dunk. His hops are already insane. He can dunk. He can like the offensive rebounds, bro, and he can defend. If he gets a jumper, it's over. And he's 6'7". It's over. If he gets a jumper, it's definitely over with. But my thing is like, even if KD goes to Houston, and if they keep Ahmed Thompson, they're going to stunt his growth. Like. It's going to stunt Ahmed's growth unless he gets traded in the package deal to Phoenix. Other than that, you're going to stunt his growth. But the Houston Rockets do need a closer, right? Right now, they don't have a closer. They don't have a closer right now. Jalen Green is iffy, you know what I mean? Like, you think he's a closer, but then you see him on the bench in the fourth quarter. At crunch time, it's like, do you want Sengun being your closer? Like, he don't really shoot a lot of threes. He's more like a post. You know what I mean? A post player. So it's like, you gotta have that closer, and they don't have that. And Jalen Green, that's something that Jalen Green should work on. I think defensively, he needs to work on defense. If he's going to be talked about as that guy, he's going to have to be that guy in the fourth. He's going to have to close. They need that superstar. Jalen Green is that future superstar that they're trying to push. And it doesn't look like he's going to be that closer for them, so they have to go and get one. And KD is definitely not a bad option. But you definitely have to make something shake. But I only said Minnesota because, I think Minnesota needs somebody else to take the pressure off of Ant sometimes. So why not go out and get a KD and let our Julius Randle go? I mean, KD going to the Mavericks. That's a good idea. Then when Kyrie come back, I know it didn't work the first time. Now you got Clay and AD on the team. Then I think it's perfectly fine. I would trust that core than the Bradley Beal and D Book. Or he can go to the Spurs and play with D Fox and Wnba. I think that's a great trio. You got a point guard. It's like the Sixers. How the Sixers got Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Embiid. Even though that didn't work out, clearly it did. It's not working. This trio is a lot better with D Fox, KD, and Wnba. That's a better trio because the three of them. I know D Fox was out with the finger injury and Wnba with the blood clot, and KD he's not injured. He had the ankle, but them three are not really known for getting hurt like that. Like Wemby's not known for getting hurt. D Fox is not known for getting hurt. It'd be like it's just for some reason it'd be like his fingers be the one that be getting like his fingers are always getting like jammed or fractured or something. It's always like his fingers. So D Fox might gotta wear like some special type cast or like some tape on his fingers so that like his fingers are like I don't know. They always getting fractured and jammed and I don't know. But yeah, man, I see the Knicks, I see the Heat on the list. I don't think he should go to the Knicks. I think the Knicks got too much going on, bro. And Tibbs be running his players to the ground, like with the minutes. I don't know if KD can do that at 37, 36 years old. You know what I mean? Playing all the minutes. I don't think that's a good idea. And then the Miami Heat is solid, but they don't have a point guard. They don't have a point guard. And I think that they need to go out and get a point guard. Right now, Terry Rozier he's not even in the rotation. They stopped playing Terry Rozier like after All-Star break. He fell out the rotation, so I don't even know if he's probably going to be a trade asset. So, to be honest, I think the Lakers can use Terry Rozier off the bench, in my opinion. But back to KD though. Yeah, I think the Timberwolves, Mavericks. I got it's still the three teams for me. I mean, yeah, you could throw Houston in there, like like the Rockets is not a bad option. But I think KD going to the Mavericks or Spurs or Timberwolves is probably a better option. But that's just me. Let's just see where KD go. KD is my favorite player, so. I want to see KD win and be happy. And right now, man, Phoenix looks terrible. It's terrible in Phoenix right now. Right now you got reports that Bradley Beal didn't like how Coach Bud was trying to make him like a Drew Holiday. You know what I mean? It's like when you hear stuff like that, it's kind of like, bro, like, what are we doing? But hopefully y'all enjoy the video, man. Let's see what happens in Phoenix. Let's see if they're gonna blow it all up. We already know that KD is already out the door, so. But I don't even see Golden State on one of the teams. I don't even see Golden State on the list. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully y'all enjoy the video. What else? Oh yeah, I heard Dwight Howard's going to the Big Three. The league with Ice Cube. So shout out to Dwight. Obviously, we got the Memphis Grizzlies and Golden State Warriors playing game tonight. Before that is Atlanta and Orlando. So let's see if Ja and I'm going to get it done and get that 7th seed. I will be wearing my Ja Morant jersey today, and I will be streaming that game live on TikTok. So yeah, we on. So you hope y'all hopefully y'all enjoy the video. Also, the Pelicans are finalizing the deal to sign Joe Dumars as the next GM of the New Orleans Pelicans. Don't really care. Just thought I'd say that because it popped up on my phone just now as breaking news. So yeah, I don't really care, but yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. It's you, man. I'm gone.